Hi, I'd like to take you through now the setup procedure of your Phonak Roger demo kit. Let's start off with the earpiece, which comes in this nice little case. Let's pop him out for the moment. There we go. And we'll move the other stuff away. So first thing you do is battery installation. Pretty simple. On the back of the unit here, you've got a small door that opens up. Select yourself a battery. Important to use the Phonak batteries. It's not simply a sales pitch for Phonak batteries, but they do last longer than some of the other proprietary brands. So on your door, you've got a little ledge on there. Pop your battery into the area with the ledge on it, and in she sits. Now, important point here, leave the battery to breathe for about a minute. They're zinc air batteries and they need to get some air in them. If you pop it in straight away, it does disturb the amount of air getting into the unit because you're putting it into a sealed chamber, and it will reduce the time that's available. For the purposes of this film, a little bit like Blue Peter, I'll say that I've aired this one already. Pop it in there, and she's now ready to go. So that earpiece is now on. Simply opening and closing the battery door is switching it on and off. So let's pop that there for the moment whilst we look at the transmitter. So transmitter, power in, power cord on the back there. You can see that. Pop that in there. And then for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just using an iPhone with an audio feed. So we're going to use the 3.5 input, which is down the bottom there. So there we go, we've got an audio feed going in. Switch the unit on, and let's play some audio, if we can find it. Okay, so you'll see now that we're picking up some audio, and that's coming up on the level meter on the front. So on the input source, which was to say was the iPhone, if we just increase that so we're not peaking too much. The output volume then is controlled here. It's the input volume that is being demonstrated by the meter on the inside. And I can already hear that on this unit, I've got audio coming through already. It's because I've actually already synced these two units together. But I'll just show you the sync process. Very, very simple. Hold the earpiece very close to the front of the unit, press the unit on the front, and you get a green light come on there, and that shows that those two units are now synced. And I'm getting audio through there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that in my ear so I can hear what's going on, and prove that I can still do this even though I'm getting a feed in my ear. In fact, that's a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay, so that's the transmitter and the receiver set up and ready to go. That's it, you're up and running now, and I can walk around, certainly in the widths of this studio, and be able to hear what's going on. But we did include in the pack as well the Roger repeater. The purpose of the repeater is to increase the range, but the way that this is set up is very simple, but I want to show you some of the aspects of how you know whether the repeater is working in the way you want it to work. So first thing you do is switch the repeater on, and then you get the fast blue flashing light there, which shows that it's ready to pair. You press once again, you pair this in. Make sure that the earpiece isn't too close to the receiver when you're doing this. Press pair again, you'll get another green light on there to say that she's paired. And that's now all working. Now, what you've got now is the signal is coming from here, and it's also coming from here. And you're getting a blue flashing light on the front, rapid blue flashing light, which basically says, I'm connected, I'm happy, but I'm not really earning my money because you're getting the signal from this box anyway. So the next stage is to show you how the repeater works and what kind of range and distance you'll get from it. So we're going to go for a little walk, and I'll show you just around the studio here and show you how this works. So as we walk off, I'm getting a great feed in my ear. I'm showing this to the camera as we go down the stairs. We're still getting a blue flashing light here, which shows that we're not actually started to use the repeater yet. Now, you'll notice here, it's now gone green. That's basically now saying that I'm getting the signal from the transmitter, but I'm now using the repeater to get the signal out to the earpiece. So that is now earning its money. Now we'll walk underneath the studio here, and you'll see it's still flashing green. When we did this earlier, now interesting, just started going blue a little bit there, which means it was within range again. That's because we're directly below the transmitter. But as we walk out here again, you'll see it now starts going green. It's just out of range of the transmitter, but it's enough for the repeater to pick it up, and it's sending me the signal to my earpiece. So that's the repeater. The way sometimes people use these, which is quite clever, they'll actually pop the repeater in their pocket and then leave it, you can leave it in the room so that it works within an area. Pop it in your pocket, and that's always staying with the talent then, always getting that signal back up to the earpiece. So that's the repeater. Let's go back upstairs and I'll show you the rest. Right, we're back after a hard day shooting, and this Roger has been in my ear for potentially a good 8 to 10 hours, and it could probably do with a little bit of a clean. So we've included in the pack some nice spray, which is Phonak proprietary spray, and a little red cloth to give him a clean there. This is important to do this. It's the maintenance of these things which sometimes people forget, and it is rather important. You'll see in the end of the unit as well, there's a little green dot. Now that's a wax guard. Sad fact of life that everybody gets a bit of wax in their ears from time to time. If any of that could potentially go down the audio channel of the earpiece, it really does cause it a problem. It can block it very quickly, and it'll sound like the earpiece has stopped working. So, it's important to keep these wax guards fresh. I recommend changing them on a daily basis. And how you do that is with this little wax guard dispenser. You literally flick off the old wax guard. So wax guard's off now, and then to replace the wax guard, you bring the next one round on this little device here. Bring it around into the open window, pop him on the desk, and then simply press down on there, and it picks up the next wax guard, and you're ready to go. In fact, that one is pressing down a little bit more. There we go. So wax guards all in, ready for the next day. And then important, take the battery out, discard it. These batteries will actually start to lose their life after about 20 hours. And once they're open, once you've taken the sticker off the back of the battery, you can't stop it working. So sadly, they're only small, but they are replaceable batteries. And then pop a new battery in every morning is good practice. So that's it. That's how to use and set up and work with your demo kit. Any questions? Give me a call. I'm more than happy to answer anything else that may come up. Thanks a lot.